spiritual practice unfailingly throughout life. You probably know that Sahaj Marg, our system of meditation, involves what we call transmission, which we have just received during the sitting. When you are away from both, where you have no preceptor, where the master is very far away, if you sit in meditation every morning and imagine that the master is sitting in front of you, giving you the sitting, you will still receive the transmission. Because his spiritual self is not bound by space or time. But the soul has, eternal existence. The master's soul is before you when you imagine with all the power of your mind, not just say, oh, I don't know if he's there, but say, not saying that. Spirituality does not support doubts. Where there is doubt, it doesn't work. It needs faith. So when you sit for your meditation and there is no prefect or preceptor or master himself, just think that he is sitting before you and giving the sitting. I have been experiencing this ever since 1964 when I joined the mission. Of course, you will be studying, going for higher studies. You will have to devote time to that. But I don't think it's difficult to fit in the schedule of spiritual practice. Half an hour of morning meditation, 15 minutes of evening cleaning, and a few minutes prayer before sleep. I don't think, however hard your education, however difficult your studies, however much time you may need, this should not be difficult. Because after all, you do need time to eat. And when we eat, whether it is lunch or breakfast or dinner, especially in a hostel, the eating part takes maybe a few minutes. But the guppa maroo part takes half an hour. So cut out the guppa maroo business and you will find you have time enough for this. So I recommend that you don't give up this practice ever. Don't miss a day. Unless, of course, you are unwell, which you should not do it. But the moment you are well again, start it. And in due course of time, maybe a few years, when you have perfected the art of meditation, become devoted to it, follow the practice regularly, the soul begins to take over your journey from inside. You get inner guidance at every turn of life. You get advice in the way of intuition. So you don't need any more outside, advice or guidance. You just sit in meditation and it comes to you. So as students, this is very important. And of course, while education is important, you must also know another thing, which is that the practice of meditation improves your mind because the evening cleaning is purifying everything. The mind becomes clearer, more capable of concentration. And so you are able to answer questions for yourself. Without much time, you just look and there is the answer. Because the mind is now focused. So here also the mind becomes capable of focusing. You look and the soul sees with the inner eye. And that is what will be the most beneficial in an earthly way, that you go through life without much difficulty, without much problems, and without spending much time on solving situations even of life. So that is all I have to say to you. Go out and prosper as gentlemen and ladies. Carry Omega with you in your heart always. And to help that, do the practice every day, morning, evening, and night. I pray for you all. Blessings.